afterwards.
Good morning.
Good morning again.
I'm Mary,
I'm Linda.
and we're Pink Mouse Sisters in the kitchen, and we're here this morning to make a very simple granola, maple syrup granola. And you can
Sounds
use this.
good.
Yeah, it smells really good in the oven, and it's good to eat too. Of course. All right. You can use this on yogurt. You can eat it in your oatmeal, your cereal,
Right.
or you can just eat it as a snack with some milk. You know, it's good. Okay. All right. Now we use Imperial. You know what? Let me see here. I don't use Imperial sugar. I just use the powdered sugar. I've been up this morning making a lot of things for them to take to the church for the funeral. We're using Imperial light brown sugar. And that is 1/4 cup of Imperial brown sugar. I'm through with that, Linda. This is 1/3 cup of maple syrup. If you don't have maple syrup, you can use honey. So you can use either one. And what I've done, you see how that came out? I buttered this cup before I put the honey in it. And then flavored, take a half a teaspoon of flavor. And Linda, you don't have to wash that.
Yeah, I'm gonna wash them as I go because you're gonna be leaving, and I don't want to leave you with dirty dishes.
And let's see here. I want to make sure I got the right one. Cinnamon. I thought this.
Are you
jar
about
out? No, I have some more. It's just this jar. This container's about out. And 1/4 cup of cinnamon. And Linda, if you're getting salt, you don't have to wash that now. Kosher salt. I have to keep looking back at this. Yeah, it's 1/4 cup. If you're getting a 1/4 cup, if you don't mind.
1/4 cup?
1/4 teaspoon.
I
Sorry.
want to put that in that.
I know. Well, I could have got another one out. It doesn't matter if you, that's okay. That's okay. Thank
In
you.
there?
Yeah, that's it.
Let's go with some.
That's all right. It's this maple syrup, brown sugar, salt, cinnamon, and flavor. You just mix that up real good. Oh, I forgot something else. I forgot to get this out. 1/4 cup. Is that 1/4 cup? No.
Oh, here, I got it.
Linda, would you get me 1/4 cup of that?
Is this coconut oil?
That's coconut oil. 1/4 cup of coconut oil. And I'll tell you what made me remember it. I'm stirring it around and I said, I'm missing something. And then I remembered.
Yeah, this kind of helps bind it together, I guess, doesn't it?
Yeah,
Does
that's
that look
good. That looks fine. Thank you, Linda. This is the 1/4 cup of coconut oil. Don't worry about it when you're stirring this up, and there's little chunks or something. Linda, I'm just showing what kind it is. If you want to show them this, or can you? You want me to bring it over there?
No.
Okay. I was going to show you. Yeah, sorry. See, I'm trying to mash that coconut oil up, but it doesn't matter if it doesn't, because when you put it in the oven, it will melt. So don't worry about it if it's got clumps in it. All right, and it says to put 2/3 cup of some kind of nuts. You can use walnuts, pecans, anything you want. And I put that in here. That's what did I say it was? 2/3.
This is 2/3.
2/3. All right. It calls. You can add things like whatever you want in it, like seeds. You can do chia seeds, flaxseed, pumpkin seed, and I went to the store to get the pumpkin seed and they didn't have it. I'm just going to add a little bit more almonds in here. So I'm not even going to measure it. I'm just going to put a few almonds in it.
Those are sliced ones, right?
They're sliced almonds,
Okay.
yeah. And then the oatmeal, and the oatmeal is 2 cups. 2 cups of old-fashioned rolled oats.
Oatmeal's gone up too, like everything else.
I know it. I know it. It's, everything is just ridiculous. Now this part here is tricky. And what I mean by tricky is you got to soak every one of all these, the oatmeal. You need to soak it.
It sure smells good.
Oh, wait till it starts cooking in that oven.
I told you what Mike said about the light brown sugar.
What'd he say?
Said that he thought it was diet sugar because it had
Oh,
light
yeah.
on it. He said, use the diet sugar. So what are you talking about? That, the light brown sugar is diet sugar.
And we're using
He's not
Imperial.
a baker.
Now this package here says dark brown sugar. That's not what I have in here. It's just that I had already emptied the light brown sugar.
The dark has a little more molasses taste
Yeah.
to it.
Anyway, I've just got to soak these up good, because if you don't get the oatmeal soaked up good, it'll dry. I mean, it won't be crunchy. I mean, it'll be crunchy, but it'll be
Did you, how much vanilla did you put in?
I put a teaspoon.
Okay.
Yeah, I put that's a half a teaspoon. I think that's what it says. Yeah, that's right, half a teaspoon. My mind, I've been up a pretty good while this morning.
Mary's got all kinds of stuff cooked. Her whole kitchen's full of food. Did you cook it all this morning?
I cooked it all this morning. I mixed up the 2 casseroles last night. Well, I didn't mix it all up because you know how it is. You think you got something and you don't. So I had to, when I went to town last night, I picked up what was cream and mushroom soup. I always have cream and mushroom, and I didn't have the cream and mushroom soup for the rice.
So
for
did
the
you
broccoli rice.
substitute or did you go get
Nope,
some?
no, that's what I mixed up this morning.
Did you go to Kilgore and get some this
Not
morning?
this morning, no.
Oh, okay.
Last night when I went to the viewing,
Okay.
I went to, and got it. I think I've got it all, Linda. This right here, if you'll just move it away, if you don't mind, please. Just, it doesn't matter where, just, and then hand me that pan. I got the oven, preheated to 350. That oven has been on since 6:30 this morning. So anyway, I hope that this turn out as good as the other that I made.
It looks delicious.
You know what I did I've done this before. I put half honey and half.
syrup?
Matter of fact, what I made the other night, I put half honey and half maple syrup. You just want to spread it out. I think that honey is what made mine, the one I made the other day, darker.
It could have.
Yeah, I think it did, because this is not as dark, and I think that's what it was that honey. So you put honey, just spread it out.
How long does this stay good for?
A month. If you put it in an airtight container, and it'll stay good for a month.
You know, I wonder if our little, quart jars.
And we got, oh, that's right, we have a shelf, yeah.
If it would be good to store.
You know
that
what, if it's airtight, it sure would. Absolutely would. All right, we're just
in.
gonna,
That looks good.
thank you, Linda. You bake it for 10 minutes. And then you take it out, stir it, and put it back in the oven for 15 more minutes. And thank you, Linda. That bag, I'll show them what it looks like.
Oh, these? Oh,
Yeah, right over there.
Sorry, I thought you was.
That's okay. Well, I guess I show them whenever I pull it out of the oven. But anyway, I made this is broccoli and rice. I'm taking to the church. That's a Mexican green tortilla dish. This is, we've made a video on this before. This is broccoli rice casserole, and that's the green tortilla Mexican dish. And I had this left over, so I thought maybe Linda Braden might like that. Oh, I'm sorry, I did it. And then I got up this morning and I made a strawberry banana nectar cake.
She doesn't know when to quit, y'all, in case y'all haven't figured that out yet.
Well, this is so simple. I mean, you just mix it up and throw it in the pan. But anyway,
It smells so good.
it does smell good. And so I'm taking this to the church soon. I made a chopped coconut pie yesterday and took it to their house.
Oh, that was sweet.
And I made some baked chicken and carried it to the house. You want me to tell you what I did?
Do you want this over there or
You
not?
can, yeah. I've been thinking about it all morning, how embarrassing this was that I did yesterday. When I carried that pie and chicken over there to him yesterday, it was coming a downpour. And I forgot, I didn't forget my umbrella. I had the umbrella with me, but it was in the trunk.
No.
So when I got there, I thought, oh goodness, I'm gonna get wet. So anyway, I did. I carried the pie in first. And she said, here, take my umbrella to go back to the car. I said, okay, and then I'll get my umbrella. So I get out there, I opened the trunk, got my umbrella, and I'm thinking, I can't carry all this in my hand. An umbrella, and her umbrella, and the chicken. And so what did I do? I put the umbrella back in the car, knowing that I gotta come back to the car. And you know what that sweet lady said? I won't call her name, but she knows who I'm talking about. She said, I'll just walk you to the car. Well, she walked me to the car with her umbrella, but it was water everywhere. And she walked in water, and I felt so embarrassed.
Sweet.
That was sweet, wasn't it?
It was sweet.
And anyway, I'm telling you.
It's hard to hold an umbrella and hold something else.
Yeah.
Most of the time, that's why I don't use umbrella. I
know.
just think it's terrible that I don't use an umbrella. But I keep a raincoat in the car with a hood on it, and that's what when I worked knocking on doors, when we were doing our research and our traveling job, I didn't carry an umbrella. I put that raincoat on and put it over my head.
I don't like umbrellas either, and I have a raincoat. You bought me a nice raincoat when we was going to go on that cruise. And I knew I had a raincoat, but when I was just, I don't know, I was just in a hurry and I just wasn't thinking. I just walked right out there in the rain. But I don't have to get in the rain much here at my house. But I wasn't thinking ahead of time. So, anyway.
That granola looks
Oh,
good.
yeah, see that granola. Let me wash my hands.
So I was wondering if you crumbled it up or if you took it out in pieces.
I'll show you what you do.
Do you have those jars, Mary, that I'm talking about?
What do you mean?
Those quart?
I have one.
jars?
I have one.
Okay.
Do you have got more than one? I've only got
I've
one.
got two.
I've only got one.
Okay, I have.
When this comes out of the oven, like I said, I got, we have to do it 10 minutes and then 15 minutes. And when you take it out that last time, you leave it in the pan and let it cool for 30 to 45 minutes. That's why I made some ahead of time to show you. Because what's going to happen, when it cools, it's going to be a solid sheet. Solid sheet.
Okay, and then you break
Yeah,
it.
I didn't break all this up. See, I left some of it, because the whole sheet will be like this. And I guess I could get a pen to put in and show you. So I can break it up. You just break it up with your hands, however small.
That looks really good. I'm gonna try bite.
Yeah, go ahead and try it. It is good. And this is a little darker because I think it's because I put that honey in it. But see, you like
It's
it?
delicious.
It is good. I put part honey, half honey, and half maple because maple syrup is high. But you just break it however you, whatever size you want to break a piece.
You know, I was talking about the big jars,
Yeah.
and you can't get these anymore. But you know those little snack jars? Like
Yeah,
I took
yeah.
Catherine and Logan?
Right.
This would be
That would be
perfect
nice,
to keep in the
yeah.
car.
Yeah.
If you, if you had low sugar or something and you needed to eat something really quick, that would be great. for
Yeah,
that.
this would be real good on yogurt or just, like I said, just a snack or whatever.
It's delicious.
Just break it up, however.
You can
and-
taste all the flavors.
Yeah, yeah. And I put it in a Ziploc bag and I pressed all the air out. I normally would not have put it in a plastic bag, but I would have put it in, like you said, a jar or airtight container. But this bag, I think, is done pretty
It'll
good.
be fine.
If you
Yeah,
don't
it's
put-
really good.
If you don't put it in an airtight container, it will get sticky.
Okay.
So
That
you-
makes sense.
it won't be crispy. So, and this will keep for up to a month in an airtight container. So it'd be a good healthy snack.
So
for
if
kids.
if you had kids coming and you wanted to fix like
Yeah.
a little yogurt parfaits and
Right,
put some of that
right.
in it,
Right.
you could fix it ahead of time.
Got one more and then it'll all be crumbled up. But, anyway, whenever, all the, cousins got together, one year down in Lufkin, you was traveling, you didn't get to
Okay.
go. Remember whenever Sarah and
Yeah.
y'all rented that, lake house? And she brought some homemade granola.
Oh, did she?
She did.
Okay.
And I thought about calling and asking her how she done hers. It was really good. But, I don't know if it was exactly like this or not, but it was a good granola. So I'm just gonna put it back in here. Do you wanna taste it again?
No.
I'm not gonna taste it because I've got to rush to the funeral as soon as we get through on air. I've gotta, get to the church. The funeral starts at 11, and I will barely get there, but, we're also cooking in the kitchen, after the funeral. We'll be serving the family lunch after they get returned from the cemetery. So that will give us from 11 o'clock, from whatever time the funeral's over until they come back to get the
get the food
table
ready.
set and the food ready, so.
So is the cemetery in Kilgore?
Yes, it's Danbury
Okay.
Cemetery, which is not too far, but it'll probably be at least an hour, from time the funeral's over. That'll give us plenty of time, may even be longer than that. Just about Brother Boatman said that there was gonna be 3 speakers, so, at the funeral. So, we may have a lot of time.
Pentecostal funerals can be long, y'all.
There was a lot of people at that, viewing last night.
Was
It
it?
was a lot of people.
They knew a lot of people.
Well, they've been married 62 years.
Oh, wow. Let me come over here and let everybody see how pretty you and Mary look.
Oh, Lord.
Y'all look so pretty.
Okay.
Well, Linda, you look pretty in your blouse too.
No, I'm dressed casual. They both look so pretty. Their hair's pretty.
I told her, I said, Lord, just wear the same thing. She has an outfit just like
Yeah,
this.
I
And
did,
go
but
with me.
I didn't want to have to change clothes, and I got 2 or 3 errands that I got to run in town, so I'll use that time for that. So,
What's enough time? Like 1 minute, 22 seconds, and let me see. Would you hand me that right there? That's what I'll put it on when it comes out of the oven. Just stir it.
dishes washed while
Well, you
we're
don't have
waiting.
to, you don't have to do that, Linda. Just come up here and talk so we
No, I'm fine.
can wash dishes afterwards. We don't have to do
I
that
don't
now.
have time afterwards.
Well, we will. Well, it's not going to, it doesn't take me 10 minutes to get there, and they may not start right at 11 anyway. Like, I'll have plenty of time to do that. There's one thing I do need, sis. I'll be
Okay.
this. Miss Bachelor. So. Anyway, we're just, and y'all have seen our previous video, we're excited about, the opening, and I'm still, Linda, have you talked to the people at Bear Creek?
I haven't talked to them. That events coordinator is supposed to be contacting us, and I guess we'll wait until we hear from her, right?
I guess so, and I think if we don't hear from,
You're walking away from the camera.
no, she's got the camera on you. That's why I walked over
On
here.
my backside.
Yeah, that's why I walked over here, because she's got the camera on you. So, we just, I have a dishwasher, but I just, I don't know
Your
why.
buzz is going off.
All right.
Do you have box lids to put this food in your car?
I carried the box lids I had
I could
yesterday.
have brought you some. I didn't know you needed.
Well, I actually thought that I had another one too back there, but that's okay. I'll,
We keep box lids to set food down
Yeah.
when we're transporting it.
it's perfect to transfer your food.
That looks so pretty.
My glasses, you wanna stir it? My glasses is all fogged up.
So just stir the whole.
Yeah, just stir it all. Yep.
Okay.
I'll hold your hand. You just stirring it so it'll,
And then you mash it back down flat.
mhm, yeah. It's because on top, it gets hotter and the bottom gets hotter, so you wanna stir it
Okay.
up to,
You think that's good enough?
yeah, probably is, just as long as you got it all the syrup and that, the coconut oil is melting, so you kinda wanna, once it's gotten hot like this, you want it'll coat it better than
Okay.
what it was in the bowl.
It's shiny.
Yeah, it smells good, doesn't it?
It smells real good. I may have to make me some of this.
put it in the oven again.
Oh, you put it back in there?
15 more minutes.
Oh, okay. I didn't realize that.
Yeah.
You take it out and stir it halfway through.
Yes,
Okay.
yes. Now that it's stirred, we set the timer for 15 more minutes. So it's actually cooking 25 minutes, and then you cook, and then you cool it. You just, that's when I'm gonna walk away and let it cool while we're gone. That's why I
Okay.
went ahead and made that ahead of time. So I am looking forward to fall.
I am too. I've been going through stuff and, you know, tote after tote after tote where we have to swap things out. And anyway, I'm going to try to have it done by tomorrow. I don't know if I will or not. It's a little bit early, but I'm ready for the pink to be gone, and I'm ready for some fall
I won't
colors.
have mine done by tomorrow. I've got to go on Pampered Chef. But Linda and I both Pampered Chef consultants.
Yes.
And so I'm trying to increase my followers because I don't ever talk about it. Linda talks about it more than I do. So I just encourage y'all to just go over to my website and look. Pinky Malls, I say that every time I do a Pampered Chef show, I say Pinky Malls. I just get so confused. It's not that I'm confused, it just comes out because I'm used to saying Pinky Malls more. But it's Pampered Chef with Mary Lumen, consultant, and hers is Linda Pampered Chef with Linda Dalton, and hers don't have consultant on it. But anyway, we both have pages and have parties going all the time. So anyway, fall, we're gonna have a lot of new stuff, but
Yeah.
we'll be showing you on our other page. That's one reason I'm saying this is because we're gonna be showing the new stuff
Yes, on our other page.
on our other page. So we just encourage you to go over there and look. Might be something that you didn't know that we had or that you might be interested in. We use Pampered Chef products on our show all the time. Matter of fact, this morning, I don't know how many things that I use, but I use a lot. Even use some of the new stuff.
Yep.
So, anyway.
So do we have any questions, Linda?
No, not that I've seen.
Okay. And Carla's on the other end.
Yes.
Hi, Carla.
Yeah. Hi, Carla.
Her birthday's coming up.
It's Saturday, isn't it?
Oh,
Saturday?
so we should wish her happy birthday.
Yeah.
I guess we're going to be at
Your house
my
tomorrow.
house tomorrow and then
Yeah.
at Little Linda's house Thursday, right?
Yeah. We're, Linda's gonna cook up something not sweet tomorrow. It's gonna be good.
Yeah.
It's gonna be real good.
And then Friday, Thursday?
Thursday's
What
Braden.
are you doing Thursday.
Braden's birthday's Thursday, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Braden, Linda's youngest son is having a birthday party at her house Saturday, and we're gonna let y'all in on it. I
You
said
mean
Saturday.
Thursday.
I mean Thursday.
It's gonna be just a little birthday lunch.
Yeah, just something too small. But Linda is making the cake. You've
Yay!
got to, you've got to tune in.
Not
and
sure
watch
how
that.
it's going to turn out. My vision has changed a little bit, but I'm hoping that it'll be something Braden will like.
I know it will. You've made so many of the kids' birthday cakes.
Yes.
So many of them, beautiful cakes too.
Little kids are real easy to please. I'm not sure about teenagers. So, this will be, you'll have to stand by to see how this turns out. But Shelley's birthday is Friday,
I have so many.
the 26th.
Yes,
this is
that's
yes.
Friday.
Braden's is the 25th.
Mm-hmm.
Shelley's is the 26th. Carla's is the 28th.
And Chase, Shelley's husband's, I think his was the 20th. So all those, my kids' birthdays, it hits hard.
Aunt Fabe's was the 19th.
Yeah. And so we have a lot of birthdays in August. Well, and Mindy's and her husband's is both in July.
Yeah.
I mean, these birthdays, they roll around fast.
Uncle Jesse's birthday was in August
yes,
too. I think
yes,
his
yes,
was
yes.
the 8th.
Karen, their daughter's birthday is in
And
August.
hers, what day was
I-
hers? The 14th?
I've always said the 14th. Now, I don't, it seemed like I've been wrong, but in my
Somewhere
mind,
close to
I've
that
always
anyway.
thought it was the 14th, but I may be wrong on that, Karen, because it seems like whatever date I thought it was a day wrong. So I think it's the 13th.
So lots and lots of birthdays in August, and then September we have Kaylin and Colton's birthday is in September, and then lots of October birthdays.
Yeah.
Lots of
We
October
do.
ones.
Well, it's mine, Debbie, both of our sister-in-laws.
In October, Mary's.
Yeah.
Our Pinky Paws is the same day as Mary, and of course, little Kinley
Yeah.
is
yeah.
the same day
I
as Mary's.
know it. That's my birthday, baby. I'm so excited. I don't know what
Is she
I'm going to get
walking
her.
yet?
No, she's holding on to furniture and hope and walking.
I guarantee
Holding
it
up.
won't
It
be
won't
long.
be long.
She'll be walking.
Would you-
I feel sorry for Miranda when she starts walking.
I know. You know what she wants Miranda for her birthday?
What?
Is cowboy boots and a cowboy belt. She's
Oh.
be a year old, but she wants that baby to have a cowboy outfit. Isn't that
Oh,
cute?
that is so
I
cute.
should say cowgirl outfit. So anyway, so that's what she done told me because I asked her what she wanted me to get her, and that's what she said, Mama. And she sent me a picture of them, the boots and the belt. So
You know what I'll be, and I'm not gonna get this for her birthday, but
what do you
remember
gonna
what, you know what I bought Haley for her for Christmas the first year she was born?
I
She
sure,
was 6 months old.
I sure do.
I
It's
bought
a
her a
piano.
showing up piano.
You sure did.
I could have bought a real one for
Yeah.
what I paid for that piano.
I know. Yes, I remember that. I sure do. You know, Renee says she still has that
Yeah.
piano. And she's 11 years old, and she 12.
No, she's
She's 13. I can't keep up with these
She's
birthdays.
13.
Yeah,
Caleb
you're
will
right.
be
She's
12.
a teenager. You're right. You're right. She's a teenager. So
Seems like she was just born a couple years ago.
yeah.
I was feeling bad for all y'all having to share birthdays. And then I remembered I share a birthday with Jesus.
Yeah, little Linda's birthday is in December, and she, I think, did you think, am I thinking wrong?
What?
That you feel like you get cheated?
Every December birthday gets cheated. They give you one present and they say, this is for your birthday and Christmas.
Edwards is in
Yes.
December, right after Christmas. Uncle James at Edwards was on the same day.
So they understand. It is.
Yeah,
That is
Aaron,
like that.
Aaron Pinkston
Yes, he's
is in
December 1st.
December. Yours is the 2nd.
Uh-huh.
And do we have some more birthdays in December?
Oh, girl, I can't remember.
I know Grace is
They
in-
know the grandkids.
Grace's is in November.
Yeah, her birthday's
Do we have any other November birthdays?
I don't know. I don't think so. The only cousin I remember is Aaron, and that's because his is the day
in
before mine.
December. Yeah. I know.
I used
I
to
was
know
trying to
all.
have Linda on Aaron's birthday. I was trying so hard, and Charles O'Neill came to the hospital and to stay, and because it was taking a lot longer than what we thought, they left, and it wasn't long after they left. She was born, but it was the next day.
What
after
time of the
Aaron.
day was she born?
I think it's like
Oh, it was at
6:30
night.
at
It was at night.
It was
That's
at
right,
night.
because I was
Yeah.
at church on the
Yeah,
organ
I think it's like
when
6:30
we got
at
the
night.
call. I
Yeah.
remember. I don't know why I said what
Yeah.
time was she born.
Yep. Carl was born in the morning time, about 7 o'clock, and Chuck was born within about the same time of the morning on his birthday, 3 years later. But anyway, doesn't that smell good? You
Yes,
turn it
that
up
smells
and
really
see
good.
it. But I got the timer set. We just like a few more minutes, and it'll be ready. All you, we're in August, right?
Yes, August.
At the end, that's next this week, right now. They can go ahead and put their birthdays.
Okay,
Well,
next
Pinky
week
Mom.
is the last full week.
Right.
And then there's 3 days in the following week.
In August,
Because September the 1st is
28th is Saturday.
Thursday. Is September the 1st a week from Thursday, Linda?
Say that again?
September the 1st. Is that a
Week from Thursday. Yes,
A
ma'am.
week from this. So this is the last week
Okay.
that any of you out there that wants to get in on a drawing for Pamper Chef Pinky Mall's pink apron, you can put it on our business phone 903-235-4804. Text. You've got to put your name and address to get in it, because when we draw your name, we can't look up. We have to get in contact with you. I have tried to call people, because a lot of times when you text, it'll show the telephone number, and I've called the numbers before and no one answers. So appreciate if you would put your address, so that if we draw your name, that we can just address the envelope and get it in the mail.
It makes it so much easier. And don't text until we get through with this, because
Right,
we're
please.
on this phone doing the live video. And make sure that you text it to the phone number that Mary gave you, because if you text it somewhere else, it won't get entered, because we take the names from this phone.
Emails, we can't go back and look at emails. I've gotten some through email. We don't do it. And then private message, we don't get it's.
And we don't mean to be
No.
rude or ugly, as Mama would say. It's just too difficult for us to do this because it's just so time consuming. You could, within a 30-minute period of time, we may have like 100 messages or something, and you got to just keep going back. So,
And all of y'all that do put your address on there, rest assured, we do not write those down. I delete them as soon as that month, as soon as the birthday month is over, I delete it. Don't start putting September birthdays on there until the last week of September, because that, when you do that, that means I either gotta delete it or either I've got to it's gonna be deleted, or either I have to go through too many texts
Too hard.
to get back to it. So wait till the last week of September if your birthday is in September.
where'd you get that right, Mary?
I got this at Bed Bath and Beyond.
Okay, I was gonna say, I
Yeah.
don't recognize every
I
single
like
one of
this.
them.
Yes, that's where mine is, Bed Bath and Beyond. I like it. It cools best. Bigger hose. It's not really a. It's not really a. I have used it for a cookie one, but I don't normally. What is it?
Y'all are listening, we'll see if they come up with a new one like
Oh, I didn't do that for sure.
things that
I know.
things that we say somehow or another, they magically
Right.
appear in our product line the
Right.
next season.
Yeah. This is so nice because it has air gets through it
I
to
like
cool
it.
to cool your pan a lot quicker. It doesn't take as long to cool. So
You know what I've been thinking about doing?
what?
I have got so many size 5 shoes and boots. Some of them have not been worn. Some of them have been worn once or twice. And bless Mike's heart, he buys 2 or 3 pair at a time. I can't wear them.
Oh.
I've been thinking about asking our viewers, the ones that wear size 5. Now these are not children's; they're for ladies. To send me their name and address, and I'll just send them to them.
Well, that's a good idea. Good luck on trying to go through all the names, but hey, that's great. I don't know anybody with that size foot. Well, I was going to say the Boatman girls, but I think they have big foots.
Yeah, it's not. They're not shoes for children.
No.
I've been told by shoe stores that a size 5 is a child's shoe. Well, I got news for you. It's not just a child size. Some women actually wear a size 5. I've worn a size 5 since I was 11 or 12 years old.
Yeah. We've always had a small foot. My foot, after I had started having babies, it grew a hyper size.
I've heard people say that
It did.
before.
I always wore size 6 is what I wore, and so I wear 6.5 now, and I have wore 6.5 for years.
So, I will make an announcement when I start cleaning out my closet. If there's somebody that wants it, I'll tell y'all how to get in touch with me.
Yeah.
I don't want to clog this business phone up, but I'll let y'all know how to get in touch with me. I just hate not for anybody to get use out of their name brand shoes.
I know. Well, our church has what is called a clothes closet.
Yeah.
And I donate a bunch of things. I've donated carload of Linda's and Nathan and Braden's clothes, boy clothes, nice clothes. Some of them, when I was getting them out of the car, I thought, man, these are almost like new. But I gave them to the Hope's Closet, not Hope's Closet. It's called Clothes Closet. And once a month, we open the doors and we don't limit what they get. Whoever, they can come there and get whatever they want. I carried 10 or 15 bags that I put 4 and 5 items each. Deodorant, shampoo, toothpaste, toothbrush, and I put 3 toothbrushes in there. And let's see, deodorant, shampoo, body wash, soap. I made 10, it's a box full to the church, and let the people, because if you're hard up for clothes, you might be hard up for personal items too.
That's a very good service
Yeah.
that y'all are providing.
And once a month, and you can come and get whatever you want. And last month, our parking lot was full of people that come because of school coming and getting clothes.
I imagine
We
so.
don't limit to what you get, so we really got a lot of people coming.
We're
Get
almost, our buzzer's almost up here.
Yeah. So, anyway, and I've got to go through and do it again. You know, go through my things again, so, and I will. There's our, and it's a little brown. It might not, we might not, you know, we were talking, I wasn't paying attention, but it might not take that next 15 minutes, you know? Oh, I'm not supposed to do that. I want it to harden. I almost got this too brown. So watch it. When you time it 15 minutes, don't watch it because I almost left it in there too long. But this will harden into a long, hard sheet.
That looks delicious.
And you just let it sit there
Do you
for
want your
30,
oven
45 minutes. Yes, please. That oven, like I said, has been on since 6:30 this morning. Yeah, I almost burned it, Linda. But that's okay.
Yeah,
That's
it
all
looks
right.
good.
We thank y'all so much for your kindness, your support. You just are the best in the world. I
Yes.
just appreciate it. We appreciate it so much, following us and keeping up with us and supporting us and
Watching our videos.
yes,
Being
yes.
patient with us.
Right. So we hope that y'all have a blessed day. Now tomorrow we'll be back at Linda's house making a delicious meal. You're doing more than one thing,
Well,
aren't you?
it's not actually a meal. It's I guess I can tell them what I'm
Sure,
making. I'm
sure.
making fried chicken kebabs,
Yeah.
and these are a little different than kebabs that I have normally made.
Yeah.
So they're really good. I've already made them. I made them a couple of weeks ago for us, and they're delicious.
I'm sure they are. So don't forget to count your blessings and know that God sees you in any situation that you're in. Just remember you're not alone. God is watching and
Yes.
taking care of you.
We love y'all.
Love you.
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.